Welcome to another video of the Target Individual Program, the Target Individual Experience. So, I posted a video on Facebook, and then I saw a message that popped up that says that my video is being checked before being posted onto Facebook. I'm like, what? So I said, let me post something else and see if the message pop up again, and then I'll show you guys because I've never seen this before. And why are they monitoring all my posts? Check this out. Let me see if it works. All right, so I'm posting a video, right? Let me see what happens. If it's gonna. Oh, it didn't pop up. It did not pop up. Okay. Let me do something again. Okay, I'm gonna post the same video I posted before, and let me see if it pops up again. Okay, it didn't. You see now, now again, like I said, they do this shit, and I go to record, and um, all of a sudden, it didn't pop up anymore, right? So let me delete this video because I already posted it. Okay. Yeah, I was like, wow, what the hell? But again, they probably know it's going to be recorded because I record everything that they do, But the message said that my video is being checked before being posted online, and I'm like, what? And I was trying to get my phone, but the message disappeared because the taskbar came up on my desktop. So, I wanted to kind of like get rid of the taskbar because I have the taskbar to automatically hide when I open up an app or when I'm, in open up a browser. You know what I'm saying? So, anyhow, uh, yeah. So this is what they're doing. So, but the next time I see it, I'll try to record it so you guys can see. But literally, they are checking every post that I post on Facebook, and if you guys go to my Facebook page, you will see that all I post is the truth. I don't post my opinions on anything. I don't post if I do post my opinion, I'll give you a documentation, for the sources to back up, what it is I'm saying. Um, so it's not just my opinion, okay? It's gonna be based on factual stuff, okay? Stuff that is research, whether it be an article, whether it be a research paper, what have you, or a book that I'm using as reference, okay? But yeah, this is what they're doing, man. You know, and then after I talked to my nephew's daughter about my niece's daughter, her cousin, um, she was in the living room. I was in the kitchen. She came as I was leaving the kitchen. She walked out of the living room to the hallway and staring down at my feet. No, I don't have any shoes or anything like that, so I don't know what the hell she's staring at. It's just my bare feet. So, but anyway, they do that shit too. They do that shit a lot. Or whenever I come around, they'll shake their feet if they're sitting down. They'll shake their feet. Have you lying down, they'll shake their feet and stuff like that. This is same old shit. But anyway, um, since I'm gonna go by Pam tonight, and since I've had insomnia, I can't go to sleep at night, and the kids are off. She got to go to work, so I'm gonna spend the night over there. Because if I stayed here, again with my sleeping habit for the past few days, not being able to sleep, I'm definitely not getting up early in the morning to, um, you know, hop on the bus to go to her house. So I told her, I said, okay, I'm gonna just spend the night if it's okay. And she was like, sure, fine, no problem. Um, you know, but again, they'll never. Oh, also, so I text my son last night. Um, he's gonna come down to build his computer, right? And I sent him a message to ask him to ask his mother if as a birthday gift he wanted a monitor so he can get the monitor for him. Uh, because he played like a League of Legends, which is high frame rates and stuff like that. So he hasn't texted me back at all. Okay, I have not got one text back. So he texted me back yesterday though, but you know, but sometimes he do like sometimes he just drop off the map. I can't hear from him. I'll text him. He wouldn't reply, what have you. You know, I'm telling you something. Trying to, I'm figuring out what's going on, and the more I figure stuff out, is the more I realize that this program, particularly as a black person, particularly as a black conscious person, we have to be very, very careful with us as a community of conscious black people who understand black history from these kind of programs. Because kind of programs are meant to control, are meant to change our way of thinking to line up with the rest of the Negro-European population, right? Which is again to let the white supremacist living in our mind still resides there. Now, I already kicked that motherfucker out. I'm like, yo, a long time ago. Okay, get out. No Eurocentric way of thinking, way of thought, way of action, and you know, but to have more Afrocentric, meaning that I put myself, my people first. Okay, as a black person, I respect every other group of people, but I put myself and my people first, just as how every other group put themselves and their people first. But Negropeans have a Eurocentric way of thinking, okay, despite living under white supremacy, despite going through daily hardship. This article, excuse me, let me just do this real quick because I want people to understand, the plight of black people living under white supremacy. And so this is why they've been monitoring my account even more now, because of stuff that I post. So this is from the Boston Review.net. It's called "Tearing Down Black America." Okay, yeah. Tearing Down Black America. Okay, and I want to read. Something. And again, this is the history of America, and this continues to happen. Okay, this doesn't stop. This continues to happen. All right. So, okay, let's look at this. All right. So, it says the U.S. Department of Justice found that the city, let's talk about Ferguson now, what happened with Michael Brown, and then also no, this is Boston. This is not Boston. Where was Breonna Taylor killed? Was it Michigan? But anyway, I just can't remember right now. I'm actually reading the post that I put on Facebook. Let me go to the article itself and see if I can find what it is that I posted. Okay. All right. So, you know what? I'm gonna do a video on this, just dedicated to this. And here they're making the gunshot simulation. So whenever I post this, and I'm always posting these things because, particularly on my Facebook page, because most of my Facebook friends are black, right? And we are conditioned into having short-term memory. Okay, we tend to forget a lot of this stuff. So we see it, we read it, and then we forget it. It doesn't stay in the back of our mind. And the reason why, because when it stays in the back of your mind, it stays in your mind, you tend to be a little bit more angrier, okay, and not in a way that you want to go commit violence, but angry in terms that you want to be able to do something, so this stuff don't happen to future generations. And this is what I'm talking about. We have been conditioned into this fear-based psychology program, okay, us as black people, to where we are not willing to sacrifice a little so that the next generation would have it better, even if it means that we're not going to be thinking in a delusional manner. We're not always thinking about having fun all the time, but getting down to serious business and helping each other, and also setting a path to the future generations that this stuff don't continue to happen. Okay, because it is ridiculous. Okay, and again, So here's a, okay. Now, like I said, I'm gonna do an article on this, but I want to show this, right? And again, it's not just black people, right? Okay, so here you go. It says we are living here very happy. Puerto Ricans, Negroes, Japanese American, and other minorities. We don't want these communities broken, but the city wants better class people here there. Okay, what's better class people? But white people. That's who they see as better class people. All right. Now let me go here. Okay, let me just. So the U.S. Department of Justice found that the city harsh uh, policing of its black residents was the result of a systematic effort to raise revenue. The recent allegation that Taylor's murder by Louisville police was tied to a special police squad. So they have, again, this is nothing new. Just like in New York, Boss, also in Chicago, Boss. These are secret police, secret police, okay, units, a squad that is created for the purpose of causing violence in the black community. Okay, of also getting paying snitch to lie, right? For what? When you find out who they're tied to. Let me continue. So the police squad a place-based investigation makes the linkage between policing, municipal revenue creation, and redevelopment even clearer. According to attorneys for Taylor's family, the warrants associated with narcotics investigations were meant to address one of the primary roadblocks to a multi-million-dollar redevelopment initiative. As the attorney puts it, when the layers are peeled back, the origin of Brianna's home being raided by police starts with a political need to clear out a street for a large real estate development projects and finishes with a newly formed rogue police unit violating all levels of policy, protocols, and policing standard. This came from the same article, Tearing Down Black America. Okay? Tearing down Black America. So come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously? And we live through these things on a daily basis, and we just go about in our delusional way of thinking. We are the delusional Negroes. That's who they've conditioned us to be. That's who they've made us to be right now. Okay? You know, you ever wonder any black person who tried to do anything good for black people, the reason why they're being attacked, even by their own people, our own people? Okay? That's why when I see a lot of foolishness on Facebook, you know, I shoot that shit down. Okay? And I call them out. I'm like, you nigga are really stupid. I call it out. I'm not gonna sit here and let these Negropeans, okay, who have the mentality that they don't want black people, okay, to elevate in this society, but because of their selfish mentality, you know, they just getting theirs and F everybody else, is the reason why we as black people don't really move forward in this country. Because white supremacists will always find these gullible Negropeans to recruit. And they cause a lot of the trauma in our community for the simple purpose of dividing us. Talk about the white supremacists. And particularly with technologies that I've talked about, that we have yet to address as a people, is really disheartening. And like I said, I will continue to do my part. They will never shut me up. Okay? You already tell them how they're going to shut me up. That's it. So they can get, you know, they can mind control my grandniece, my great nieces, you know what I'm saying, and great nephews or what have you, or these teenagers, you know, they can try to use these false labels. I'm going to confront every one of them. I'm just letting you know, because I understand your fear-based programming. Okay? And you can call me crazy all you want, but this right here, that we as black people go through, even though we know and we're not doing anything about, that's crazy. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next Target Individual video.